What's up, Colonel fans? Day one of fall camp has just wrapped up. I'm joined by head coach Mark Elder. Coach, first day camp, how'd it go?
Good, solid first day. I was pleased with what we put on film today, or put on the field today for the first day. Obviously, we're a long ways from instilling the habits that you want to see of guys turning and sprinting to the football and everybody turning and getting a block immediately and some of those things. But it was a fairly clean practice. I mean, guys were moving at a good rate between drills. There wasn't a whole bunch of mental issues, particularly the first group and second group. I mean, the third group, we had some coaches lining guys up as to be expected, but I thought that was a good, solid first day.
Returning a lot of snaps from last year to this year, like how excited does that make you?
It makes me really excited, and also guys that redshirted a year ago, which is great. So there's plenty of snaps that are coming back, but then plenty of quality guys that didn't take any snaps that spent a year redshirting and learning the system and had a great spring, and they're ready to compete for positions at this point.
All the new guys are finally here. Everybody kind of checked in yesterday. What are you expecting out of from your legit true freshmen this year?
Well, you want to see them come in and compete and get themselves as ready as they can be and see if they can fight for a position on this team. I think we're at a point right now where we're not saying, hey, these true freshmen have to come in and be in the two deep and so forth. It's going to be more of a matter of if a guy comes in and really stands out and is ready, that's great. But fortunately, we've gotten to a point where there's enough competitive depth that those guys are not counted on. Whereas a year ago, that was not the case. I mean, a year ago, we knew we were going to have two D tackles that were true freshmen. They were going to be rolling out there in game one. We're not in that situation this year. So if we've got any of those guys out there that are playing for us in their first year, it's going to be because they're ready and they earned it.
Coach, thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Fans now joined by redshirt junior defensive end Aaron Patrick. Aaron, first day of camp just wrapped up. Man, how'd it feel?
Man, it felt good. It felt good. Finally get to be out here with everybody. We've worked out with everybody, but this is the first time we get to have the whole team like out here running, actually doing football stuff instead of just drills and conditioning. We're actually seeing what people bring to the table as far as football goes.
Preseason All-American, how's that feel, just, your redshirt junior season?
I mean, accolades are always nice. It's always nice, but I mean, it's a preseason one, so it only means so much if you go through the season and do what you're projected to do and some. So that's my goal, is just do above and beyond what I can and should be doing.
So is that what Aaron Patrick's looking from Aaron Patrick? Just just that little extra.
Definitely a little extra. I want to bring a lot to the defense and help everybody as much as I can, and just looking forward to a good year with everybody.
Aaron, appreciate it, man. Fans now joined by senior running back LJ Scott. LJ, first day camp wrapped up, man. How'd it go?
I thought it went well. I mean, we got a good group of young guys who fly around, have great energy. Having a good group of young guys makes it, important for the older guys to step up, lead. And when you lead a position, when you're teaching younger guys, you learn the position more yourself. So I thought today was a very productive day. Guys flew around. We're just ready to get pads on.
Preseason all-conference. How does that feel for you going into this your last year on the gridiron?
It feels good. You work your whole life up until this point. It's my last collegiate season. Nothing after this season is promised. Nothing's promised tomorrow. So, you work your whole life, put yourself in a position like this, and to be all-conference, preseason all-conference, it lets you know that you're respected in the conference, which is a good feeling. It's nothing being feared or anything, but, coaches respect your ability. They respect the type of player you are. They respect the type of game or the element you bring to the game. So that's, very humbling going into this season.
So on that note, what's LJ Scott looking from LJ Scott this year?
To have fun, I mean, that sounds so cliche, but I'm in my last season, and, as a unit, I don't look at myself, what I want to do for myself, What LJ wants to do is help his team bring everybody a ring. If we could host the OVC championship trophy this year, that would be, my peak.
Man, I like the sounds of that, man, and I'll be rooting for you, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you.